We entertain Middlesbrough in both game days. We look to qualify for the fourth round of the FA Cup and pick up 3 vital points in the league. Hello and welcome to Club 3, episode 19 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. I'm Russ. Coming today, as mentioned in the intro, we have Middlesbrough visiting St Andrews for both games. First one is the third round of the FA Cup, and then they visit us for the league. Since you guys were last with us, we have been on absolutely awful form. So you guys saw the Bournemouth and Plymouth game. We then lost to West Brom, drew with Cardiff, got hammered by Hull. Watford beat us. We then beat Swansea 2-0. Bristol City beat us. Hull beat us again. And then we beat Peterborough and Sheffield United, much like we did at the start of the season, at the end of September. Picking up 10 points out of a possible 27. That leaves us in 9th position in the league, 41 points. And only 10 points behind Barnsley at the top of the league. So it's still possible that we could win the league. I just don't think it's going to happen though. I mean, I'm quite happy for us to stay mid-table this year, give us a chance to consolidate, build the squad, and then maybe push on for it for 2 and 3 years' time. If we have a look over this side as well, Robbie Blackburn is joint second top scorer with 17. He's doing quite well for us. We have no other players in the other areas though. Transfer-wise, then we have lost a player. I think it's 2 players we lost. Especially from the first team. So Jamal Baptiste has gone to Portsmouth on loan. Come to me moaning because he wasn't getting game time, but he plays dreadful, so that's why we've gone that. And Luke de Fograles has also gone to Portsmouth. Again, wanted game time, and I wasn't going to give it to him at right back. We've got too many other players that can play there, so they've gone out on loan. Maybe we'll move them on as well in the summer. We'll just see what happens. We are looking at a left back to join us from Sheffield United, Jordan Hackett. Whether we get him is a different story. He wants quite a bit of wages compared to what he is on at Sheffield United. So we'll see what happens there. So let's jump in to the FA Cup match then with Middlesbrough. Hopefully you can win this and get through to the next stage. Team we're putting out there to win the match, hopefully, is Hogarth in goal. Back four, Bagan, Forrester, Holzman and Sessegnon. Garbraith at the base of midfield. James and Bowers in front of him. John Jaws and Volpato on the wings. And Blackburn up front. First highlight is straight from the kickoff then. Ball goes into James, over to Forrester. Bowers got it. Shifting the ball onto that right hand side where Sessegnon is. Shifts it up to Volpato. We've hit teams on the break early in some matches. We've also conceded goals quite early. Still on that right hand side at the moment. Sessegnon's got it. He's got options in front of him. He's going on his own at the moment. He's been forced backwards. Goes back to Hogarth. Hogarth gives it back to Sessegnon. We've got no avenues at the moment. Into Volpato. Volpato turns his man. Runs towards the box. Keeps it. Holds the play up. Shifts it into James. Daryl James with the shot. And it has gone over. It's a decent first effort. We are looking lively in the first minute of this match. We want to progress to the next stage, and it looks like the players want to do it as well. Throw in for us, Bagan on the left-hand side. What's he going to do with this ball? He's gone back. I thought he was going to go all the way back to Hogarth. He hasn't. He's gone to Forrester. Forrester gives it to Bowers. Bowers turns it into James. Garbraith back to Forrester. We've got options right and left. We can find them. We don't. We're going to Volpato. Heads it down to Blackburn. And Blackburn does what Blackburn does best. Finds the back of the net. 6 minutes on the clock. 1-0 to Birmingham. Come on, boys. Middlesbrough lump the ball forward. Holzman deals with that any day of the week. Bowers with it. Launches it into Volpato. Volpato tries to release Blackburn, and he does. Blackburn's been fouled, but John Jules with the shot. The diving goalkeeper with his outstretched arms probably would have saved it if it was at target. It has gone wide. Holzman plays it into Garbraith. Garbraith, James up the centre. We're sticking with it on the right hand side, trying to find Sessegnon. We haven't. Middlesbrough have intercepted the ball. They come on the counter attack down their left hand side. We're getting players back. They've managed to shift it back to that left hand side. Into the box it goes. Hogarth can't save the ball. Middlesbrough equalised. 13 minutes on the clock. It was a quick break from them. Hogarth's got a goal kick. Plays it into Forrester. Shifting the ball onto the left hand side with Bagan. Stands on the ball. Waits for a player to come in for it. It goes to John Jules. Gives it to James, who's been dispossessed, easily dispossessed. But that pass is straight into Garbraith's head. Garbraith to Volpato, releases Blackburn. Blackburn should have done better with that. Should have hit it first time as the goalkeeper is rushing out. We do have a corner though. Can we find one of our players towards the back post? It is Sessegnon who's taking this one. Got a player on the line. In it goes. It's been cleared. Blackburn's shot is looping up. Easy for the goalkeeper to collect. And the highlight does end there. Middlesbrough with a goal kick. It's gone long. It's gone high. I thought we've dealt with it. We managed to get it back onto the left-hand side with Bagan. Bagan plays it up to John Jules. Blackburn's just got into the box. As we find a cross into Blackburn. Blackburn's head is over. Just couldn't keep his head down. Couldn't get under the ball. Launches it over the bar. So we've given away a free kick here to Middlesbrough in the centre circle. They're working it through the centre at the moment nicely. Going back into the defence. All their players in our half at the moment, bar the goalkeeper. That's been shifted into the box. We haven't kept an eye on that man. Again, they shift it in from the left-hand side. It's the same combination. Nzola into Beachy, and they go 2-1 up just before half-time. Free kick for us, so Sessegnon floats it in towards that back post. It has been cleared. We're chasing it down. Holzman turns nicely, but has to turn back and give it to Garbraith. Garbraith over to Forrester. Back to Bagan. Just one of the boys needs to get free. John Jules was trying to get free. Couldn't get onto the ball, though. As Middlesbrough come at us once again. They're shifting it down the right-hand side. We had two players to deal with that then. Managed to get it back. Daryl James into Volpato. We had Sessegnon on the overlap we can find. We managed to work the ball to him now. Sessegnon shifting out onto the edge of the pitch into Volpato. Volpato puts the cross in. John Jules with the head. And it's gone wide. He had a little bit of space between the goalkeeper and the near post. We just couldn't get it in. As Middlesbrough usher the ball back to the goalkeeper. It's a decent end to this first half. Thought the goalkeeper giving it to Blackburn. Then it's fallen to a Middlesbrough player. Just need to try and get this ball. They're shifting it onto that left-hand side. I don't like it when that happens. That's why I don't like it when it happens. I think at half-time we need to do something about that Nzola player. And that Beachy. Beachy's got a hat-trick. 3-1 to Middlesbrough now. As the half-time whistle blows. 3-1. Haven't done much changes. The only thing we've done is tactical change, really. If we go on to the instructions, we have asked the guys to try and stop those crosses coming in and to trap them inside. It's when the balls go out onto that left-hand side, we don't know how to deal with it. So hopefully this is going to help us within the second half. Hopefully we can find 2 goals as well and keep the tie alive. Double substitution. Strap comes on for Bagan at left back. And Gyabi comes on for James in midfield. Bowers goes to the Mazzala position. Got 25 minutes left to go. We've had 3 shots on target in this match out of the 17 shots we've had in total. It's not good enough. We need to be hitting the target a hell of a lot more. We do have a corner here. Sessegnon's on this one. Going to put this one in straight into the mixer. Into the mixing bowl it goes. It has been cleared. John Jules picks it up. Got players offside. Sessegnon's on it. Sessegnon tries to slide it across, but the keeper's alert to it. Gets down early, gets down well and picks up the ball. Launches the ball long as well. Forrester with the head into Gyabi. Gyabi's lost the ball. And they release Beach. Is Beach going to get his 4th against us? He doesn't. His shot goes past the post and goes wide. Higgins is coming on for Sessegnon at right back. And Vladic comes on for Garbraith at the base of midfield. 15 minutes left to go. Middlesbrough have a throw in. We've got it back from Gyabi, but we've lost possession again. Middlesbrough shift it back into their defence now. Going up through the centre. We just need to keep our shape. Keep them. Well, we want the ball back, and we've done that. John Jules has got it, but too many touches. We lose the ball again, and Middlesbrough come at us down the centre. Holzman, yeah, he wins the ball nicely there. Plays it into Volpato. Volpato releases Blackburn. Blackburn controls it as a shot, and it's a good save from the Middlesbrough keeper. Just a strong hand to force it out for a corner. Got the in-swinging corner now from Strap. Can he put it onto any Birmingham head? He doesn't. It has been cleared. Middlesbrough come down the left-hand side. We side across. We can't win the ball. This is where all their goals have been coming from. They've managed to shift it back, though. Highlight does end. Danger averted. Final substitution for us. Volpato comes off and Dembele comes on for him. We've got 4 minutes left of this match. Middlesbrough have convincingly beaten us by attacking us down that left-hand side, putting the crosses into the box, and Beachy just getting a hat-trick in just ruining our defence and our goalkeeper. Thoroughly deserved that defeat there. We weren't we weren't at our best. 10 shots on target out of 26. Middlesbrough had 6 shots on target, but they were a lot more clinical than what we were. Out with the FA Cup, so it's not going to be a cut run for us. Let's move on to the next game then, which is against Middlesbrough. Yay. The team we're putting out there for the second Middlesbrough game is Hogarth in goal, a back four of Bagan, Garrett, Burns and Sessegnon. Galbraith at the base of midfield, James and Bowers in front of him, Anderson on the left, Pato on the right and Blackburn up front. I want a reaction from the team, especially after the last result against Middlesbrough. They beat us, let's go and beat them. First highlight is Middlesbrough, goal kick, lumping it up the pitch. Garrett comes across to get it, plays it over to the right hand side where Sessegnon is. Sessegnon goes all the way back to Hogarth. Hogarth into Burns. Plays it into Garrett. We just need to pass it away from any of the Middlesbrough players, especially in front of our goal. Sessegnon standing on it. Gives it back to Burns. Again, we're going into our defence. Galbraith just gives it away. Loosey there. Loosey-goosey. As Bauer steps across, challenges the ball, comes away with it. He's got 3 players in front of him. He plays it into Anderson. Anderson plays it to Blackburn. Blackburn puts us in the lead, much like the first game against them. Blackburn doing what Blackburn does best, putting the ball in the back of the net. 21 minutes on the clock. Birmingham 1, Middlesbrough 0. Throw in for Middlesbrough on their right hand side. Shifting it through the centre, as long as they don't give it to that Enzola, whatever his name was, or Beachy, I'll be happy. We're keeping them out on that left hand side at the moment, forcing them back into defence. They're now shifting it up again, but yeah, they are retreating. We're keeping them out there at the moment. Just win the ball back. There it goes forward, plays it into Brooks. Hogarth just rushes out, does absolutely nothing to put the player off. They slide it under us, underneath the goalkeeper, put it into the back of the net, 1-1. It's a dreadful goalkeeping from Hogarth recently. We were in the playoff spots before Middlesbrough managed to get themselves back into it. We are approaching the end of this first half. The end of the first half in the FA Cup, we fell apart, didn't we? So let's try and stay strong here. 2 minutes of time added on. Ref does blow it. There it goes. Half time, 1-1. Let's get a reaction out of the players. Hogarth has a goal kick. I'm guessing he's going to go to the left. It play it into Holzman. Well, it's not Holzman who's playing. No, we go straight up the centre, trying to find Blackburn. It falls nicely at his feet. He releases James. James is in the box, puts it over the goalkeeper, puts us back in the lead. Daryl James, 5th goal of the season. That was just route 1, wasn't it? Straight up the centre. Poacher controls the ball, feeds the midfielder, and he scores. 2 substitutions then. Bagan comes off and Davis comes on for him. Davis goes to right back, Sessegnon to the left. Gyabi is coming for Galbraith at the base of midfield as Davis gets the ball down that right hand side. He's been dispossessed by the Middlesbrough player. They're going long at that left hand side. What was he doing? What's Hogarth doing? Get back on your line. It's been shifted forward. Luckily our defence has cleared it. I have no idea what Hogarth was doing there. Just out of position. Nearly cost us a goal there. Sessegnon with a free kick right on the edge of the penalty box. Has gone over. Bowers comes off and John Jules comes on for him. Volbato goes into midfield. John Jules on that right hand side. We've got a quarter of an hour left to go to hold on to the 3 points in the win in this match. We're back into the playoff positions at the moment. We had 14 shots, 7 of those on target. We've definitely been better in this match than we were in the FA Cup game. As Sessegnon has a throw and gives it to Gyabi. If he can put it into the box, we can get a third. Just put daylights between us. Blackburn's got it. Just loops it up and it's easy for the keeper to catch. None of our players are putting any pressure on him whatsoever. They go long, trying to get on the counter-attack. They do. Can we get players back, please? We do. But it's not enough. Middlesbrough get themselves back into it. 2-2. It's just similar to what we did against them for our second goal. Just went up the centre from the goal kick. Coming up to time added on. We've got 4 minutes left of this match. We've dropped 2 points in this match. If I'm totally honest, we should have won this match. We are the better team and have been the better team. We just haven't been clinical enough. We haven't been as good in defence. It's a better performance from the FA Cup game against Middlesbrough, but it's just not enough. Just waiting for that full-time whistle to go. There it goes, 2-2. So, we haven't lost in the league for 3 matches, but it's silly defensive errors that we're making, I guess. That's resulting in points being dropped. If you look at the table, we are in 8, 42 points off for 27 games. I think we need about 6 more points to secure our place in this league. I know we're not going to go down. We are likely to finish mid-table now. We'll have a quick look at the schedule and see when is best to come back. We'll probably come back for the Huddersfield and Bournemouth game. That should set us up nicely for the end of the season and hopefully finish in mid-table. If you guys enjoyed that, drop a big thumbs up on the video for me. Comment down in the comment section as well if you think we're going to finish in mid-table. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always, thank you very much for watching.